Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Maldini making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Anderson spots it and intercepts. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Alvarez! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but...
Chance for a shot! Menu. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. Neatly clipped into space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. No, that's been intercepted. Anderson. Played out towards the right wing. Seedorf. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. That looks a good cross. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here. That looks a cracking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. and reclaimed it in a trice. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, this looks sharp. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's definitely not his best. Quality ball. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic running with the ball.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6, number 37.
And the action is back underway.
Coming on the field, number 11, Pedro Neto.
João Cancelo.
18, Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes. Thuram cuts out the pass. Now it's Bale. Oh, what a ball! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good read, needed to be. And here's Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose. And it's made its way to him. Vieira. Pull it. Oh, that's well spotted. Casemiro. Pedro Neto. And he's cut it out. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. João Cancelo. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! Casemiro.
The attendance for this match was
That's a good run down the left.
71,649.
Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Thuram gets over and intercepts, and it's Bale. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's the shot! Should have equalised.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19.
Howson cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes.
Number 9.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
That is asking for trouble. Bellingham. Oh, just skips past his man. He's come in hard. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's managed to get free. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's played through for him. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he shoots! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's running through, tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Palmer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedro Neto. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Bale claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Outside the stadium.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about...
Good chance here! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos. Bullet! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him. Now it's crossed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Back in once. Big header! In he goes again! And that was very necessary. Schmeichel.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Brazil! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they've switched it over to the other side. Swung over. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Bale.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Floated through. And he's in on goal. Nice interception, well timed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice looking ball. Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply into the channel. Bale in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kaká. Real chance! Quick look, then plays it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Another throw-in. Pepe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, he's on a run down the left wing. And that has been cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Bale. He has found a way through. And he was quick to react. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. And again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And this is Bale. It's a good-looking delivery. And he shoots! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Brazil are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substituição.
So off we go once more. Michael. It's Cruyff. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chooses to go crossfield. Roberto Carlos. Maicon tries making a foray down the right, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Maicon. Played into the... He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Bale. It's Bale! In for the pieces! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 21, camisa 10, camisa 14,
Out of play for a
camisa
throw.
18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 5,
That is good
camisa
alertness.
11, camisa 20, camisa 41.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Substituição em andamento.
So, third corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Collar has been caught there, it's a foul. Bale. Well, he's seen that early, used a big chance! He's beaten the kick, it's there! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. And he's worked it through. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Baggio. Bale. He slings it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Brazil are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Great vision. Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in. It's Ibrahimovic!
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Bale. Bale wins the duel this time. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Beckham. And here's Suarez. Bellingham. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bale's terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. There will be a throw-in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about getting...
And the shot! Off the post! Baggio might just make this. And here's Ibrahimovic! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Roberto Baggio. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Like, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had...
And it's been given away. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Henderson deals with that. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Shevchenko. Robson. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, super ball! Mbappe, Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Best. Ferdinand. Seedorf. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Bastoni. That's a sharp pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Bale. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, played right into his path. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Best. And this is Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. And here's Mbappe. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Robson really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Shevchenko. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vieira. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Robson. Looking for options for movement. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. That's very neat. Chance for a shot! Oh, off the bar! And we've reached half-time. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Bale. It's out for a goal kick. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. He is through here. He's found some... Takes a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen...
He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cambio de jugadores.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Bale, and he's on his way. Decent chance! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next... And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Gullit making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
It's just beyond his reach. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Otto. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Flings in across. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now the delivery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta is sporting a guilty look after that. His team applies the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's found a way through. Thinks about the shot. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! Harmlessly behind. And it's Iniesta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ronaldo clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Davids. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's some... Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gullit is herring after that one. And he's surging through. Lovely bit of skill. Shot! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ibra. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Bale. Played out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bullett's constantly looking for the ball into the box. He's through here. And this is Ronaldo. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Pretty robust defending.
Nesta. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's intervened well there. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Otto. That looks a good cross. Bale. That has not gone well. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Bale. Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. Araujo. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Manchester United get the second half started. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Van Dijk. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Vieira wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Bullet. Looking for a runner. That is ended up in no man's land. Iniesta. Davids. Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa
Manchester
21,
United go into the lead.
camisa 10.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Camisa 2.
And here's Suarez.
Camisa 11.
Crunching
Camisa
tackle.
20. Camisa 9.
Pele. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Played in by Roberto Carlos. The referee has given a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Good ball, good take. That is a little undercooked. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bale. Bale's cross. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele, spread it left. Roberto Carlos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Otto. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff. Can he get it through? In by Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Cruyff is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 41.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caught offside that time. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Seedorf. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He is through here. Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Cross into the box. And that has been knocked clear. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So that's it, it is all over. Brazil did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. He won't be happy with that one. It's Pelé! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Pelé. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
That has been slung wide. And it's played, gets his head on it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Vieri. This might spell danger. It's Pelé! Oh, it's come off the upright. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's worked it through, and he's certainly... Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it into space. Vieri. And that has left him in a heap.
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Michel Platini.
Such good technique.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's the chance to counter. Neither side yet able to find the net. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Pelé. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Vitinha. Nice looking ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that is asking for trouble, and he's surging through. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Maldini has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ronaldinho! Chooses to go back. He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Latini! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Pele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. He is just caressing the ball. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Ronaldinho. Vitinha. Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This possibly the last play of the half. Goes without saying, that was poor. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now try to spin that positively, I certainly can't. Pinches it off him. And it's Gullit.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Bullish header! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a... Mbappe! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's taking no chances there. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Pele. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ronaldinho clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Stood up well to him there.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Ronaldinho. And it's lofted through here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Ronaldinho. And this is Vieri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
9, numero 7, numero 17, numero 19. Ronaldinho. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Messi, il numero 10. Ibrahimovic.
And it's hoisted clear.
Il numero 5, il numero 15. Seedorf, il numero 11.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Ibrahimovic might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rice looking for options for movement. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's a probing ball, played out to the left flank. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini has it in a wide position. A corner it is then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bale gets into a good position. Header! Oh no, That could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Shevchenko. Lahm calmly anticipates. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. It's a throw-in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's being shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic. And this is Raul. The big header! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that was vital. Oh, this looks sharp. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.